Okay. It's time. It is time. Time for a roast. For those of you who wanted someone to roast Chi-Chi and her character. Not how a person wrote her character, but more how she would act as a normal person. That's the type of roast this is going to be. First of all, actually, one more quick detail. For those of you character channels that are trying to be the character of Chi-Chi, this is not directed towards you. This is directed towards the character that you're being the character of. Now, let's get properly started. First insults. Childhood. Childhood. Where we mostly do a bunch of stuff. Chi-Chi. She, is a princess of a fire mountain who tries to convince a boy who only cares about fighting and food and barely knows what the word marriage is at the time to marry her, and the only reason why he even agreed was because it was food. Or at least he thought it was food. He thought it was food. That's the only reason why he said yes. And when Chi-Chi asked him to do what his favorite thing was, and she was willing to do it with him, fighting. Then on top of that, Goku forgets the promise, and Chi-Chi, he forgets the promise he made to Chi-Chi, which shows how much affection he has. Okay, let's be honest here. Let's be very honest here. After Chi-Chi enters the Budokai Tenkaichi to fight Goku and loses without landing a single blow, and Goku sending her out of the ring with one blow, this shows that if Chi-Chi actually the only reason why Chi-Chi's attacks even have any power on Goku is, say it with me, folks, plot. And, here's the best part. Whenever he remembers whenever he remembers Chi-Chi's promise, he tells her that the only reason why he even agreed to this was because he thought it was food. And one of the very reasons why he married her, outside of the kitchen, of course, is because he wanted to keep his word. Oh boy. This is all I have to say. And this is the childhood. And if I have an editor doing this, maybe a friend of mine, could you please add like a meter or something where it shows the opinion and of the roast of this, please? Because I just want something to help convey a few things. And now, let's get on to Gohan's childhood. Oh, how she was a fool. Now, here's the thing that I have with Chi-Chi and Gohan's childhood. By the time Raditz shows up, just Raditz, that should be the first indication that, I don't know, you should have at least let your son train with his father, at least spend some father time with his son. Granted, I know he doesn't spend a lot of time with his son for most of his childhood, but at least give the kid that instead of books, books, books. Chi-Chi, you do know that there are people who are most likely have the ability to turn the entire government into a grave site, like how King Piccolo did when he freed every convict. You do know by the time that, oh, I don't know, instead of putting your son's future and potential as a fighter to the son of the strongest fighter on Earth, instead of putting that potential in a chokehold, at least let him see if he likes fighting. At least let him see, because Raditz should have been the first indication that Gohan is going to need to train. And if you think academics are the only thing valuable in life, because Goku is there. Well, after Raditz dies, along with Goku, that should be the first indication that Goku isn't always going to be around. Because of, oh, I don't know, at this point he's dead. In the Saiyan Saga. Calm down. Now, Piccolo, this is where I say Piccolo is more of a parent than both of Gohan's parents combined. Well, Goku actually spends time with his son that he actually enjoys of a mutual growth, where they both grow because of both of them. Chi-Chi, on the other hand, now this is where I say, if Raditz wasn't a good indication that your son should have trained, and for, oh, I don't know, anyone stronger than Vegeta? Anyone? Then how about Frieza? Granted, I know that this was off-world. I know this. I'm saying Goku will not always be there. Honestly. Now, in terms of the Majin Buu and Cell and androids, honestly, I think Chi-Chi's stubbornness actually loosens up a bit compared to the chokehold where it looks like the head's about to explode. When it comes to Cell, okay, Gohan fans, let's be honest here. If Chi-Chi let Gohan train before at all of this, even just a little bit, he would have most likely accessed this stuff a lot easier. He would have most probably made Majin Buu look like nothing. Chi-Chi, what the heck is wrong with you? You live in a world where people could just blow up your planet with their pinky. You live on a planet where Beerus, if he wanted to, after Earth gets boring to him, like let's say all the food goes out, the only thing keeping your planet alive goes out, Beerus will destroy you guys faster than Toriyama destroyed Yamcha's dignity. And if the Grand Priest, by determinate power, wanted to make a tournament stage strong enough to handle 70 fighters of different calibers, just have the Grand Priest convert any emotion or physical or personality trait of a specific person into a physical material. Let's be honest here. Even the Omni King would have a hard time destroying this, because Chi-Chi is so stubborn. And don't get me started on the fact that if Toriyama just wanted to write his story a little bit differently, Goku would have ended up with Bulma. If he wanted to write his story a little bit differently, Chi-Chi could have ended up with Yamcha. Freaking Yamcha. And you know what's the nail in the coffin for Chi-Chi? You know a character gets annoying when the author himself specifically said that he couldn't stand her anymore. So, you know what he does? Marries her off to Goku as a punishment. And let's not get started on the simple fact that Chi-Chi was brought up as royalty, and Goku had nothing. Yet, if Goku's personality was a little bit different, he could have done whatever he wanted. Chi-Chi, as a child, I'm gonna say it, she was a spoiled brat. She got everything she wanted. Everything. Okay, let's be real honest here, folks. Chi-Chi, her ignorance and stupidity of how to deal with stuff that her husband will not be around for most of the time. Unless it's in transmission, and if Goku's not around and a threat comes, and let's just say Goku, Vegeta, and the strong Z fighters are gone. Android 17, not there. And it's just Gohan, and he completely went by the books. Let me ask you this, Chi-Chi. What would your parenting to Gohan do if the planet blows up? Let me ask you this. What is academics worth when you are dead? Well, hope you enjoyed the roast video, and I'm pretty sure that if Chi-Chi was here, Toribot, can you pass this person some lotion that heals burns? Because at this point, I can't stand Chi-Chi as a person, a character, or anything else. Well, please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, subscribe, and hit the bell button, and see ya.